Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back to Street Race Solutions. We got Datsun here, fresh off.
Where?
Datsun here. Here. Fresh off the Edge Dyno floor, back here at the shed. So yesterday afternoon we took this over there.
You one go up the key, otherwise you've got to turn the key right back off. Oh, and then to stop,
Isn't that nice?
you have to actually turn the key off.
It hurts my fucking knee, but it's sick. Bolted it up to the hub dyno, and Mick started working his phalanges on the old laptop, punching some numbers into the Elite 1000 that controls this rig. This is a CA-18 with a 2.2 litre Nitto stroker kit in it. Pro Tree powerglide with the B&M Stealth Pro Stealth ratchet shifter in the car. Hilux diff, Mazda brakes, coilovers, Mazda front end I think as well. A fuel cell in the tub. Ran this thing up as it sat. Put the auto in it, put it on the dyno and ran it up on the exact tune-up that was in it. So it did only throw down, I think it was 330 horsepower and about 15 PSI. So you do, going from manual to auto, you do have that powertrain loss of about 15%. So from there, Mick started working on the tune a little bit, obviously, putting a bit more boost in it, getting a bit of timing into it as well. And we ended up rolling this thing off the dyno at 428 horsepower, just barely touching 22 pounds right at the end of the run. In a roundabout way, gone from 400 horsepower with a manual to 420 horsepower with the auto.
How many?
So 428, sorry. 428 horsepower with the auto. So this thing is absolutely going to fly. It's not really, honestly, I don't think it's really going to be usable power, but because it is the auto, it's so drivable that it really doesn't matter. You can drive it like any other car, and if you want to go and do something silly,
go to Woolies, get your groceries.
If you want to do something silly, you can still do that. Future plans for this chassis, we are going to tub it. Which means we're going to be able to get some big rubber on the back, so we'll actually be able to use that 428 horsepower that it's got there. But yeah, so pretty good, very happy with that. Sure, Glenn's going to love it. He'll be able to drive back around and go around and do some quotes in it now.
Little T-Rex arms.
He's got his tools in the back still. A bit of weight over the rear wheels.
Just need concrete and done. Holler at Glenn, he'll sort you out.
He'll sort you. Finish it up. Last few things, need to just chuck a GPS speedo in it because with the manual box it was using the factory one, so...
Don't need to put a horn in?
I believe he does want a horn in this rig as well, so just a few little things that we got to finish up before he can have it back. But yeah, really good result.
Should have a vote,
Super
bro.
happy
See if we should put an Aruga or
yeah. What kind of horn do you want in there? Surely you've got to go a train horn, just an air train horn under the tray.
And that's it, that's the introduction to this video that you're going to watch.
Enjoy watching that. Enjoy watching whatever else we do. Let's go do it.
Let's done did it.
That was a nice slap, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't bad.
People don't know this trick, but if you only put your head studs in a couple turns, you can get more power out of it. It's going to be our little secret, George. If you're watching the video, look at the engine, George. There's something missing on here that's not the gasket. There's two of them. They've got to go in before I put the head on.
Two of them.
Yeah. Put it in the comments below. if you can beat me to it quickly, hurry up! Head dowels. Woo, did you get it right? Let me know.
This morning got the engine put back in the Nur. Got it dropped in with the assistance of Stewie and Daniel, because it's obviously a very tight fit. There's a lot going on, so we didn't want to risk damaging anything. So I had a lot of hands in places, making sure it was all good. So it's all, from here, the actual engine bay itself goes back together pretty quickly, because it's basically just the intercooler piping and the wiring. For such a complex engine, there's not a great deal that has to come off in the engine bay to get the engine out, if that makes any sense at all. Once you've got the engine out, it's very complex to pull stuff apart from there. Show of everything, but to actually get it out, it's not too bad. So we are actually just waiting for Nismo. We're getting a Nismo clutch now, so waiting for the Nismo clutch to turn up. We were hoping to be here today, but it's looking more like Monday. So
yeah, Monday that'll turn up. Pretty much I can sort of only do the wiring at the moment, because the engine needs to retain a little bit of flex forward and back to get the gearbox in. So I don't want to put any intercooler piping on until I've done that. So because of the flex.
Yeah, gotta wait for the clutch. Yeah. Clutch on, gearbox in, everything else can go back together from there. And then this will be getting just a quick little touch-up tune on Wednesday, I believe, and the LM33 is going to be getting a tune on Tuesday. So that's where we're at.
So stay tuned for the tunes.
Hard part's done. Engine's all back together, and engine's in the car. That's the hard part. Now it's just bolt everything else back up and get it going. Now Daniel's going to talk about the fan shroud on the Supra.
You want to talk about that one? Toby's Supra, it had a set of the Mishimoto thermo fans and shroud that come with like Mishimoto radiator that is running in the Supra. Obviously AU fans are just top notch, right? Best on the market. So what we do, right, is we buy AU fans, right? We pull them apart, right? We get the fans, right? And then we make our own shrouds to suit, but they're a lot deeper in a fan, so George will probably show you the B-rolls. The fan shroud has to be at least, I think it's like 50 mil off the back. And because of the intercooler pipes and stuff, we had to sort of notch out the shroud so it clearances everything, because we've got a secondary plasma man clamp just under there for easy, I guess you'd say, access. It looks hot actually, I really like it. So yeah, that's done. That's done. George wanted me to say something about it, so I said it. And now me and my boy Sam are just gonna go double team the Supra.
Don't make it gay. Who else would be doing it?
No, but like, who are we double teaming?
This bad boy.
This car.
This bad boy over here with the camera. You're gonna double team him.
Him.
Get this finished. So we're gonna get this finished. And then we're gonna get that finished.
Yeah.
We just gotta do the power steering, gearbox.
Well, when do we finish in?
Never. Gearbox oil's in the car. And then put the front bar back on, wash it, and then it's done.
Don't.
Let me in.
Oh,
Let me in.
take
What are you doing? Get that.
No, f you.
Get out of my way.
Don't. Oh.
I don't know what you're even doing.
Measuring the depth of the. Why not?
Because. For Google. What? Supra rack fittings. They're not M14 by 1.5.
Jump over here, George. Jump on Google. I'm on it too.
17 by 1.5.
So I gotta Google what he's already on. Because he's already on it. Me? Why not? Why don't you have a glove on? See, I don't just have one glove on. I don't need two. I got two here. How'd you go, mate?
I've got one. I'm trying to find the other one, but...
He's going alright, George. He's on it. Got my main man over here. Read somewhere, right, that hot air rises. It's incredible. Science. Redline oil, fully synthetic oil for your car today. Unleaded, diesel, everything you could possibly think of, it will lubricate just for your needs. Get some today down at your local store. Redline. Always on a red and always having lines.
Hi.
It's really slippery down here.
What? Oh, you're a idiot. Cancel all over your shoes and you're gonna walk it every day.
And
It's gonna...
that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to mop. I'm gonna have to clean the floor. Crazy, George.
For sale, this quit.
Who?
You.
Selling.
You!
Why?
Because I'm sick of you. I want you gone.
Oh, okay.
I want you out of my life.
I don't think you do. So you have to fill up your own hole. Don't. Feel gross. I just wanted to spit on you then. As soon as that touched me, I just golly on you. Rub it in, get in there, go. Oh.
I'm stuck. Stepbrother not stuck because...
We've got red line.
Is your exhaust all tight? Everything's... All your V-bands are tight? Hello?
That was gross.
Are all your V-bands tight?
Yep, super duper.
Dump pipe's tight? Turbo's tight?
Yep.
A few moments later.
That one's not tight. Check your V-bands, guys.
Play that back. Play that back, George. Hey, Daniel, are your V-bands tight?
Yep. Yep. Super duper. Super duper.
Daniel's V-bands were not tight.
No, Daniel's V-band was. Band was.
What about the exhaust?
Singular.
What?
He's still here.
It's his job.
True.
Look away. Look away. Look away, George. Nah, I'm doing something else. Hello. It's already out of the way, champion. What is he doing? When I was a young boy,
My father.
my father took me into the city. I can't get up there, I'll fall. Can't hang on.
Who did? I didn't. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't.
See the
I did.
Black Parade.
You want to go all the way down?
I'd probably do that. It's not, we're not leaving it like this. This isn't it. That's not its final resting place.
Fuse box relay.
It's just a temporary, hold it there so it's not in the way, okay?
Okay.
Keep your opinions to yourselves. My side cutters are a perfectly adequate size, all right? It's not about the size, it's how you use them.
Yeah, debatable. They are a nifty pair of snippies.
They're pretty like, you know,
They're shifty. Nip, nip, nip.
nip it.
Nip it good.
Nip it, real good.
Not bad.
Go in the, like inside of the bar. There we go. Great. Now, job is done.
Done and dusted. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us on the next one.
Pretty much wraps up Toby's Supra visit here. It's going to get wired, and then it's going to get tuned, and it's going to make
Power. Plenty of power.
plenty of power. So it's all she's all done. She's all buttoned up here. She's ready to rumble. Gave it a quick wash. It's
Great way to stay in shape.
she's done. She's ready to go. Going on a tow truck back to Toby's house tomorrow morning.
That's just a dog.
That's a dog. That's another dog.
All right.
Hey, Root,
Hey,
keep
Root.
going.
You don't know what I want, you're throwing it.